Stan Lee is a Marvel legend, and his cameos have become legend in themselves. Fans can't wait to find out where Stan Lee will be appearing in the next Marvel Studios film or show. But even if you've seen all of his marvelous cameos, there are some hidden facts about Lee's appearances in the Marvel movies that you won't know. Do you know where to spot him in X-Men Origins Wolverine? Or why Marvel needs him in all their films to succeed? Watch and find out.
Zip it, Stan Lee!
Before we get going, give us a like and subscribe to be the first one notified of new videos.
Did it work?
Stan Lee's high hopes. Stan Lee is a fan of himself, that is, of Oscar. On the 95-year-old's Twitter account, Lee posted saying he hopes that the Oscars will create a best cameo performance for 2019 so he can claim his statue. Well, Stan, we're on your side for this one. You deserve the Golden Man for all those cameos you've done over the years. He also tweeted that he'd like to be the president of the world. Comments ranged from "that's a bad idea" to "what about the multiverse?" Sure, Stan, we'll vote for you. We've always got your back. Would you vote for Lee for the president of the multiverse?
Stop trying to scare us.
Marvel's lucky charm. Stan has over 115 credits on IMDb, and that's without counting Captain Marvel, which we're still uncertain if we'll get to see him in it. So it sure seems like Lee may be Marvel Studios' lucky charm. Over the years, both the films and the shows have done excessively well. That is, except for 2015's Fantastic Four, which Stan did not appear in and went on to be both a critical and commercial flop.
It's fantastic.
Now, maybe we and Marvel are being a little superstitious, but it sure seems like without Lee, the film has a bigger chance of failure. Are the films cursed if they don't pay homage to the legend himself? What do you think?
That is hilarious.
Hates the travel. Stan Lee is not a fan of traveling. He says it's the only thing he doesn't like much about his movie star career. However, Marvel films are often shot in different cities and locations, meaning Stan does a lot of travel for his cameos. We guess every artist suffers for their career at some point. Lee even missed shooting a cameo for X-Men Origins Wolverine because the film was shot in New Zealand and was just too far to travel.
Most recently, they've been implying my friend here was Miss New Zealand.
I'm not.
Lee joked that the film would fail because he was not in it, seeing as he's their lucky charm, which ended up not being true in this case when the Hugh Jackman epic took in over $350 million worldwide.
Go ahead, ask me where I found it.
Stan Lee's whiskey. As you know, Stan did not appear in X-Men Origins Wolverine, to many disappointed fans. But one fan caught a nod to the brilliant creator that many, maybe even Stan Lee himself, may have missed while watching. The whiskey is named Stan Lee's Whiskey, which is a surefire nod to the legend.
Give it up for chastity.
Deadpool 2 hidden cameo. Deadpool 2 has already been known for not having Stan Lee in a featured cameo. But wait, is that a fact? Did you catch the secret hidden cameo of Lee? It's more of an Easter egg than a cameo, as he didn't film anything for the movie, but his image is still in it, and if you blink, well, you're likely to miss it. Here is where you can spot it. When Domino lands after the rest of the X-Force has faced their hilarious fate, you can spot a graffiti portrait on the side of the building of Lee. Sure, it's not the man himself, and if you look away for a moment, you'll miss it, but it's there. Did you catch that one?
You should have told us.
All right, that's enough.
His favorite cameo. After all the cameos Lee has done, he still has a favorite overall. Obviously, he's partial to the characters that he's created, but those often include mainly the superheroes, except for one exception. In 2007's Fantastic Four: Rise of the Silver Surfer, his appearance was inspired by a story of Reed and Sue Richards' wedding in the comic Fantastic Four Annual Volume 1 Number 3. In the film, he and Jack Kirby, writer and artist, try to crash the wedding ceremony, but are rejected.
No, really, I'm Stan Lee.
Lee has often said that his favorite cameos are those that are based off the comics he wrote, so no wonder this one stands out in his books. If you could play any Stan Lee character, who would you be?
Oh yeah, that's kinda nice.
Cameos not for Marvel. Stan Lee is loyal to Marvel, but little do many know he's also lent his image elsewhere. Some may call him a traitor, but we call him the king of cameos. Why? Because he doesn't only appear in Marvel. So where can you spot this Marvel Studios giant? In 2004, Stan Lee did a very brief cameo in The Princess Diaries 2 Royal Engagement as a wedding guest. In 2010, he appeared in the hit TV show Entourage. There is more. Do you know of any of them? If so, sound off in the comments below.
Stan Lee.
What?
His busy schedule. Stan Lee is no slouch in his old age. Not only is he a writer and creator for the Marvel films, but his cameos take up time too. Production finds a way to work around this man's busy days. What makes it even harder? Well, as you now know, he's not a fan of traveling. Marvel Studios has begun filming Lee's cameos in bulk. When Lee shot his Black Panther and Infinity War cameos, he also filmed Ant-Man and the Wasp as well as Avengers 4. Some fans have voiced that they don't like this approach, saying that it takes the energy and creativity out of Lee's cameos. What do you think about this Stan Lee cameo controversy?
Before I was so rudely interrupted.
The Watcher's Informant. The popular fan theory about Stan Lee's cameos all being one character even has Marvel Studios co-president Kevin Feige commenting on it. Stan Lee has been in and out of Marvel-related adaptations since 1989. At a press conference for Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, Feige admitted to the studios thinking the idea of Lee being the same character was fun. The most famous guess is that Lee is Uatu the Watcher, but as he looks nothing like the Watchers from the comics, it seems he's more like a traveling compatriot. In Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, he's credited as the Watcher's Informant, confirming the fan theory for real.
Gee, I've got so many more stories to tell.
So which is your favorite Stan Lee cameo? Do you know of any other important facts we missed? Let us know in the comments below. Give us a like and subscribe to Screen Rant for more great videos like this. Thanks for watching.